The Brazilian workshop of the pedal project took place from 4 to 7 February in Recife and in Tamandaré, and it was hosted by UFPE.
We had more than 60 participants. They were representatives of the different partners of the project, and of course there were representatives of the institutional organizations in Brazil, particularly the Marine, the Ministry of Environment, and experts from several fields, experts on policy, social science, but also economics, biodiversity, nature conservation, and on geographical mapping.
My name is Rodrigo Carvalho. I'm a hydrographer and I work for the Secretariat of the Interministerial Commission for Sea Resource, which acronym is CICIRME. CIRME is the Interministerial Commission for Sea Resources. Well, in the last years, CIRME has established an intersectoral dialogue in order to establish in Brazil an MSP. And this pedal project is very positive for us because that's the opportunity to learn more about MSP and try to share this experience that we have in other countries.
I hope this workshop will be dense in ideas, in knowledge, in exchanges and debate.
The international workshop in Brazil addressed the question of governance dynamics, and we discussed this in a workshop at the university and in a writing session in Tamandaré. The workshop in the university was aimed to foster exchange of experiences from across the Atlantic, from Brazil, Europe, Cape Verde and Senegal. We organized this by having 21 brilliant presentations and a great roundtable discussions in the end to reflect on current practices and the future outlook.
This workshop was precisely on governance dynamics on maritime spatial planning, particularly addressing institutional, political, legal frameworks within the countries involved in this project, particularly Cape Verde, Senegal, and mostly Brazil, but also experiences in Europe, in the European partners such as Portugal, France, Netherlands, Germany, and the aim was particularly to compare how the process on maritime spatial planning evolved in these different countries in the context of the transition between North and South Atlantic.
Hi, I'm Larissa. I'm Brazilian and I work on the Ministry of Environment. I'm an environmental lawyer there. I came here to talk about marine extractive reserves, which are a category of protected area in Brazil. And we've been successful most of times aligning biodiversity conservation and the conservation of the way of life of traditional communities. So I think here in the pedal project we can interchange ideas, we can talk about, learn with other countries, so very positive.
After our closure of the workshop, we had still something job to do. So we organized at Tamandaré a writing session.
In the writing sessions, we explored the question of what is marine spatial planning in the tropical Atlantic. And we did this by discussions in small groups and in plenary discussion sessions.
During this writing session, we have outlined also our perspectives for the formal outputs, not only the papers, but also on the deliverables that can be used for community, particular science, political, and the common citizen on what is about MSP and what can it be done with MSP.
The aim of PEDAL is research collaboration and knowledge exchange. And for me, these were 2 days of research collaborations and knowledge exchange.
Both the workshop and the writing session were very interesting. I learned so many new things. The most striking thing to me was the special conditions and governance dynamics of marine spatial planning in the tropical Atlantic. What was actually the best thing was to meet new people and have this first step towards collaboration and the ability to deepen my collaborations within the PEDAL project with all partners.
One of the main aims of a scientific community is to exchange information and knowledge. And I think this has been completely accomplished in a very successful way. And we now can move forward more conscious and more informated. And I am sure this workshop is the starting point for relevant achievements in maritime spatial planning regarding our aims.
Thanks to all participants, the organization team and the host, it has been a fantastic week of exchanges. I can only say that I look forward to further collaborations.